There it is.
You are listening to the We Are Not Safe for Work podcast. Your hosts, Renee and Nadja, will dive into all the different reasons why some entrepreneurs become unemployable.
I've missed that music.
Right? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I never know if we wait until it's completely like over.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, which is true of most aspects of life.
I know. And we've been
Yeah.
doing this for a minute.
Yeah, I know. But it's been a while.
We still don't know what's going on.
No, we don't.
It's all
We
good.
don't have a clue.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to continue being true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, that is perfectly good for me. Is that a Starbucks thing? I like the green.
It is.
Is it?
It's a
Oh yeah. Okay.
You can
I
see.
am curious, do you have any beverage containers of any kind that are not Starbucks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We have Stanleys. We have Yetis.
Yeah.
My daughter has the Uwala.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one. That one's pretty cool because it's got like, it has a spout, but like the spout, it's like a dual spout. So one of them you can drink like that, but the other part is like a straw. So depending on what you want to do, like you have the ability to do either.
Now, are you drinking water out of the one that you just had?
Yes.
There? Okay. Is it metal on the inside?
Yes.
I cannot stand to drink water out of a metal container.
It's stainless steel.
I don't like it. All I do is taste the steel.
Well, this is fizzy water, so it
Even worse.
Minerally
It makes my teeth feel funny.
So
yeah, I know. I don't know. I just don't like it.
Really?
I had a glass. I had this. Well, you've seen it before, I'm sure. The glass water bottle that I've had forever. I broke it during our time off. Yeah. Oh my God, I was so sad. I need another one. But anyway, I have some sad news. I haven't told you yet. I was waiting for the live.
Great.
And I'm really sorry, and I'm really sad. But Seth has gone to be with the plant gods.
Oh.
What was that? 2 years I had Seth? 3 years?
It's been, yeah. Because it was a housewarming gift.
I know. And I'm so sad. And I asked Andy if she would get me a new plant, and she said no. But just so everybody knows, Seth is a plant that Nadja gave me. I kill all plants, which is, I kept this one alive a long time. And this is a plant that Nadja gave me when I moved into this house, and it recently died.
It was a peace lily, right?
I have no idea what that was.
Like
it was green.
It had the bigger leaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big green leaves.
It
was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it did great for so long. And then I brought it upstairs and it died.
Oh, they're temperamental if you move them.
Oh shit. I didn't know. So I'm so sad. And I liked that plant so much.
The fact that it lasted that long, that's very impressive.
Oh, I know. So now I have this one behind me here. This is
a
self-watering plant. Yeah, that's real.
Okay.
It's a self-watering plant. And so I just has a little opening device, and I just pour water in there every month or so, and it handles itself. And it's thriving. Great.
Yeah,
I know. I love it. It's great.
It's called bottom watering.
Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Oh, R.I.P. Seth.
I know. Poor Seth.
It's all good.
He had a good life though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the end of Seth. And it's been a while since we recorded. I honestly can't remember how long.
It's been a minute. Hang on, I can tell you.
Okay.
May 15th was the last time we went live.
Holy crap.
It's like a month, almost to the day. Today's the 16th.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's nuts. Well, we've just been very busy.
We have been, yeah.
Yeah. So, yay. But today we're going to talk about AI ads. Tell me about that.
Yes. So I wish I had an example for you because I've come across a couple of them, and it wasn't until like the third or fourth time that I saw this one in particular that I noticed like, hey, this there's something kind of off about it, you know? And then I looked closer and I was like, oh my gosh, I think this is an AI generated ad. And it's super interesting because it's under the guise of like an educational ad. So obviously they're trying to sell a product, right? But
Okay.
this one in particular, it was specifically targeted for people. So you can tell what kind of ads target me. Okay. It was specifically targeted for people with ADHD who need
Okay.
like additional the people with ADHD who think that they have like executive dysfunction and they can't make decisions. So this woman is talking about like it's not necessarily that you have executive dysfunction. It's because of this habit, this habit, this habit. So she's breaking it down. And it's super fascinating because you're just like, oh, that makes sense, you know? And then she's citing things, right? Like citing sources. And so
Okay.
I can go and take a look and be like, oh, yeah, there's that study that this person mentioned, right? And again, it wasn't until like the third or fourth time that I was watching it and I got that uncanny valley feeling where I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
there's something weird about like there's something a little too perfect or a little imp I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I was just staring at it and thinking, there's something weird. There's something off about this. And so
Do
what I
you
like, what's that?
well keep going and then I'll ask my question. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say what I particularly liked, particularly
It's a hard
particularly
word to say. Yeah.
I don't know. What I liked about it was just the fact that instead of it being like, you know, somebody talking directly to a camera like this, it was kind of like off to the side, you know, and it looked like she was on a stage because there was, you know, she was on an elevated platform, there's a microphone in front of her, there's a backdrop, right? And she's
Mm-hmm.
talking like this as if she's talking to an audience. And
Okay.
my first thought was, oh, well, maybe that's the thing that's throwing me off. Like it feels like a staged audience thing,
Yeah.
but really there's no audience there. And then as I looked at it closer, as I watched it closer, I noticed that sometimes her mouth didn't move in the same way that the word, or like in the way that the word she was saying, but her mouth was moving. It's just all of a sudden, like it's almost like her teeth like blanked out, like it went completely white.
Oh.
And then in like in a blink, because it happened so quickly, in a blink, all of a sudden you can see like every single tooth again. You know, like just small details like that. And so
Huh. Interesting.
I'm like watching it, I'm zooming in, and then I'm like, I think this is like one of those AI generated people.
So let me ask you a question. The product that it was for,
Yeah.
did it did that distract you from the ad, like the content, what they were trying to tell you, or did you also find the product interesting?
I also found the product interesting.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm really curious about because I think if the product ser if the ad serves the purpose,
Mm-hmm.
we will start quickly getting accustomed to the AI part. I
Yeah,
don't think people are going to be as bothered as people think.
I agree.
Um, yeah, I know for me already, I if I'm wanting to shop for something, let's say like some of the cool stuff I got for my birthday, if I'm wanting to shop for a product that is a bit obscure, I'm not going to find it in Target, I'm not going
Right.
to find it at even Best Buy.
Yeah.
Um, I will Google it a couple of times, the keyword phrases, and then I go straight to Facebook immediately afterwards and
Mm-hmm.
start looking, just scrolling Facebook as quickly as possible, looking for the ads. It's the best way to shop, is to shop on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I agree.
but I'm noticing too that a lot of the ads look AI generated to me,
Yeah.
um, but helpful. So I don't care because it's giving me what I want to know.
Right.
Um,
Right.
so it's an interesting way for small brands,
Mm-hmm.
to get advertising out there really fast.
Yeah.
So to this point, because I knew that you were going to talk about this, sorry, I'm congested. I found CNBC, I don't know what CNBC stands for. Do you know? I just know it's NBC News, and it is with the C in front. I know they talk about financial stuff. So maybe it's capital. Anyway, I have this thing to show you. It's related.
Well, see, now I need to know.
What CNB stands for?
Yeah. Consumer News and Business Channel.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, I'm going to share this real quick. Oh, wait, you shared a YouTube link. What is that?
Oh, that's our live.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
If you wanted to share it with, your social, I'm logging into Facebook for the first time in like weeks, and I'm just like, oh, I have a lot of notifications and messages. I haven't been like, I've still been social mediaing, but not Facebook, not Meta, or nothing Meta. So no Facebook, no Instagram, no X or Twitter. It's really just been TikTok.
That's funny. That's really interesting. That's
a crazy
put TikTok
shift, right?
back on my phone. I put TikTok back on my phone because of some stuff that you shared, and now every night I've been watching TikTok before bed, which I'm sure you've noticed because I keep sending you stuff. So, okay, can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay, I have not seen this. I don't know what this is about, but they say that somebody aired a fully AI generated ad on primetime TV. So let's see what's happening here. This is very short, a minute. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, I knew you were doing the Facebook thing, so I didn't want to distract you.
No, go.
Indiana gonna win, baby!
We're in Florida asking people what they put their money on! I'm all in on OKC!
Indiana got that dog in them!
No camera crews, no soundstage, just prompts, Google's Gemini, and a major TV slot. Now, it was created in just 2 days using Google's new VO3 video generation tool. It's the same one unveiled last month to a ton of fanfare and to a wave of viral content. Some of the most popular, you guys might have seen it, includes Moses live streaming the Exodus and Stormtrooper vlogs. Now, there have been text-to-video models before, but VO3, it's the first to realistically pair lip-synced spoken dialogue with cinematic quality visuals. And that meant that Kalshi could take it beyond social media virality and into primetime broadcast TV. And so it's an early look at how AI could start to disrupt traditional production with implications.
Okay, hold on. So on the screen here, what is particularly interesting, I'm going to back this up for a second. So Alphabet, they're showing Google stock, right?
Yeah.
And is this impacting Google's, which is interesting to me because I know this is taking this in a different direction, but I didn't expect this. Google is the one creating this product, and Google could also be the one to lose the most because of this product, which is a fascinating dichotomy.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, because Google's the one, their VO3, I think, is the best yet, but also Google makes the bulk of their revenue from advertising.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's interesting. But then
that meant that Kalshi could take it beyond social media virality and into TV. And so it's an early look at how AI.
Okay. So it's fascinating because Omnicom, do you know what these are? I might just be speaking to the choir here, but
I mean, I've heard of them, but if you ask me what it is, I just don't remember.
Well, the reason this is on the screen is because Omnicom is one of the biggest advertising agencies.
Oh.
They own a whole bunch of advertising agencies. It's funny. Andy used to work for them.
Okay.
So these are Publicis is also another. So these are 4 major advertising agencies that are on the stock market. And so they're showing the impact of their stock. I don't know what WBPP Group is.
Okay.
Let's look. Do you want to look that up real quick? I'm just curious because it's the one that went up. It may be an AI company.
It says it's a communication So WPP Media launches as a fully integrated AI-powered media company.
There you go.
They're a British multinational communications, advertising, public relations, technology, and commerce holding company.
So Publicis and Omnicom are dropping, but the media company that's integrating AI is going up. And I just think
Ah,
this goes into the topic that I hope we'll talk about the most this summer, which is the changing work environment. Because this all right here impacts so much of people that work and have jobs, white collar jobs. This is a big deal. So let's see what
yeah.
else she has to say.
I could start to disrupt traditional production with implications for the next wave of AI, for brands, and for an industry built on expensive human-led workflows. Shares of major ad agency holding companies are already under pressure, taking a hit last week after Meta announced plans to fully automate ad creation by 2026. Now, Kalshi's ad, it may be early, but again, it shows how fast AI is moving up the value chain. It also raises new questions around deepfakes, public trust, how media companies weigh AI advancements against disrupting their own customers.
Yeah. Fascinating. And to know that you're seeing this on TikTok and elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not just TikTok that I've been seeing this. I've seen it on Facebook. Okay, the ones on Facebook that I have seen, like I mentioned, it's been a couple of weeks, like probably almost a month since I've been on Facebook. But that's actually part of the reason why I bounce off of it so quickly, because I scroll and I feel like three or four things in a row are ads, like they're sponsored posts and they're not from people that I am connected with, or even like groups that I follow. They're all, we suggest that you look at this group, like we're suggesting this content to you. Then immediately I'm like, I don't care. Like I come to Facebook to see what the people I know are updating.
Well, have you been
and
clicking
doing.
on the Friends tab?
There's a Friends tab.
Oh my God. Okay, two things. I don't want to lose track of. It auto forwarded me to the next CNBC video, and
Okay.
they just an hour ago released a new update on the AI stuff. So that might be worth watching. It's only 3 minutes.
All right.
But pick up your phone real quick and
I
open
don't
up
have
Facebook.
the app. I don't have the Facebook app on my phone, so I don't know if this is going to work.
Oh,
I have to go to the web, like the
oh,
mobile
I don't
web.
know. No. Well,
Okay, so I'm
I don't know.
on Facebook. So I have my little icons across the top.
Okay. So on the mobile, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but you should probably reinstall the Facebook mobile app. And let me show you why. I'm just going to show you on my phone. Okay.
I see a friends
Oh, you do see
tab,
it.
but it's like the two people icon, but all it is it's showing me like my friend requests.
Oh, okay. So on the mobile, this is going to be really hard. Let me try my left hand. It's left shaky. There's home and then friends. Okay.
Okay.
And then the friends tab, if you click on the friends tab, it scrolls and only shows you things from your friends.
That's interesting because on mine, like the icon looks the same, but
Yeah,
it's showing
but
me
it's
my
only
friend
on the mobile
requests.
app.
Okay.
Yeah. So now on the mobile app, you can do home, which shows you everything, or you can click on just friends and it only shows you stuff from your friends.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's a new way that they have tried to resolve the problem that you're talking about because everybody was leaving Facebook over this problem. The interesting thing is on the desktop, when I don't have that on my desktop, but I do have groups, and I just think that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
it
if it's enough
might.
for me to reinstall the app on my phone. Like at this point, I've just lost so much confidence, in Meta as a company that I'm like, I don't feel like it's worthy of my attention right now.
I 100% get that. I really do. But if you wanted to see this, it's worth. If you wanted to see your friends' stuff, it's worth installing the app.
Okay.
Life is better if you don't have social media apps on your phone.
Well, like I've said, the only two that I have right now are TikTok and Reddit.
Yep.
Isn't
So
that
your life is
weird?
better.
Like,
Well, it's funny. I had to reinstall. I had taken off all of the social media apps live on this show, and I had to reinstall every single one of them for a work-related reason. It was pretty
oh,
funny. Yeah. So, I find myself though, the only one that I tend to go to the most, I hate to say this out loud, is X.
and see, I
Because
don't,
I have
yeah,
so refined who I follow on X that it is now just truly a news device for me that
yeah,
is specific to my industry. So I find it really useful to see what is happening every day in relation to content creation,
mm-hmm.
that I can go to X, scroll through it, and be done. And I feel like I know what's going on. And that way I know if I need to dive any deeper. I have refined it to such a point that it's like that. Because see, X is still about, they'll do, suggested for you stuff, but that's a dangerous place. But
Okay.
then you can just see just your friends and or the people you follow. And so that's been super useful. On the other hand, every time I open TikTok, I can't walk away because it just knows me so well, and it's nothing but Taylor Swift or politics. So,
Yeah. Mine
um,
mine has shifted. Like I still get Taylor Swift stuff.
mhm.
I've been getting a lot of Stray Kids just because
Oh, that's
I went to the
right.
Stray Kids concert
I
recently with
forgot
my
about that.
friend
Yeah. Yeah.
in Arlington. And so I've been getting a lot of that. And I get a lot of, like humor.
Yeah.
So the content creators that they're like the couples usually. So the couples content creators that put out like humorous things, but
Oh,
not in a degrading manner. Because there are some that it's like it's a couple and they're content creators, but they're so mean to each other and it's
oh, I
supposed to
can't
be
handle that.
entertaining. And I'm like, that feels like bullying.
Yeah, I don't like that. I
And
don't
I
like it
don't
when
know if
people are
that's just
mean.
my like soft heart. Don't know.
Well, I think there's just enough mean in the world without it.
Exactly. Or at least enough meanness without like having people monetize it and like glamorize it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Um,
BT dubs. I just remembered that I do have a call at 1.
oh,
I just
okay.
got my little reminder and I was like, oh, right. I forgot.
Well, I mean, at least we covered some stuff.
We did. Yes.
I have this is for my
What is
desk.
that?
It is a desk adjustable height, magnetic phone holder that has a fan on it
What?
and charges my phone so that I can do TikToks with you because
TikToks?
yeah, and um, for my
That is
phone,
so exciting.
little microphones for my phone.
Oh my goodness. Look
So
at
I am
you.
in it to win it.
You are
So
all set
you
up.
guys
I
should
I
be
should
following us on
probably
TikTok.
I was going to say, yes, please follow us on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because apparently
I
that's where
still
I spend all my time.
I still struggle with what the hell I'm doing on TikTok. I don't know why.
Which is
I do know
fine.
why. It's all on my phone, so it's just been for me that's a challenge. But
Yeah.
I now have a keyboard. I left it in the other room, but I have a keyboard specifically for my phone. Um, so I'm all set up, or I will be. I haven't opened the box for one of these things, obviously, but so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So that should be fun. So we'll be ramping that up, I think. Or at
Yes.
least I plan to.
Yes.
Um, yeah.
Me too.
And then we will share those on our other socials as well. And that'll be fun. I think that'll be a good
Yeah.
time. Because that is the random conversations that we'll be having.
Mm-hmm. And
Um,
and I feel like part of it too is the conversations that we have been having on TikTok. They're great like uh they're conversation starters, like
yes.
because the
Yes.
things that we share and that we talk about, I mean, we could take some of the things that we have shared in our TikTok back and forth, and we can do a whole episode on just like one of them.
That's a good point, and we probably should. I know this was the end of my time off for the summer, but you have some stuff coming up, right?
I do, yes. So in July, Lance and I are going to be going to camp for a week. And I mean, honestly, that's really the
Is that
only,
the only thing? Okay.
yeah,
So we'll
that's
be
the
back
biggest
on.
thing, like the longest stretch.
Okay, so we'll be back on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
which is
for sure.
Juneteenth. Andy's company has off for
Oh,
Juneteenth, so that's really
look at
nice.
that.
Yeah, but it'll be good. So we'll be back on Thursday, and yeah, so it'll be good. So check us out on TikTok. We'll be there, and we'll be back here on Thursday.
That's right.
And yeah, now that's all withstanding Texas weather, because these days in Texas, you never know. One of
Yeah.
us sometimes has problems with that. But I think also we're entering
One or both.
summer. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, I just looked, 40% chance of severe storms here on Thursday. So that's fun.
Okay.
That's hilarious
Let's
at
see
1
what it
o'clock.
tells
So
me for my area. Oh, currently 90 degrees feels like 101. Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, sounds good. Yeah, it's Houston.
Where's the 10-day forecast? It's because I'm looking at it on desktop and I'm used to
I
looking
would
at it on my
look.
phone.
I would look at, but it took me forever. My phone would not forget your house. So
I remember
that was
that.
the
That's so
strangest
funny.
thing. Yeah.
Thunderstorms.
That was so weird.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we have thunderstorms on Thursday.
Well, hopefully neither one of us lose power.
Yeah, I mean, so the thunderstorms occur from 1 to 3.
Yeah, same. So that should be fun. If we can't be here on Thursday, we usually do a Friday backup plan.
Yes, exactly.
So, okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we'll call it so you can get to your meeting.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should prep for it, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was so much fun, like getting back on, even though it was
I
just for a
know.
little bit. It's been a minute. I've
I
missed it.
know. It's nice. I have too. I was really looking forward to today.
Yeah.
So, so glad it worked out.
Awesome.
And
Okay, so we'll see
if you
on-
guys
Yes, go ahead.
if you guys see any AI ads, send them to us.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Or anything that you suspect could be an AI ad, because the ones that I come across, like I said, I have no confirmation that it is actually AI generated. And I think that's another reason, just to bring it up, I think it's important that I know YouTube does it. I don't know about any other platforms, but you have to notify, like you have to uh, mark if it is AI generated content. Yeah. So I don't know if they need to do that on TikTok, because I didn't see
I don't
anywhere.
know.
Yeah.
But make a note, because you're better at this than me. When we talk on Thursday, let's talk about what Meta is doing with AI and ads. It's a really,
Yes.
really big deal.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
So
What Meta is doing with AI.
ads specifically.
Oh, AI ads.
Yeah.
Question mark.
So yeah. Okay. Well,
Awesome.
bye guys.
Bye. Thanks, everyone. Okay, let me see if I remember how to stop this. It's been that long. I'm like, I think it's here.